You're watching South Asia Newsline, and here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Wednesday, the 24th of January. Indian opposition Congress party terms Mamta's TMC as strong pillar of Indi bloc. Bhutto scion aims to focus on Pakistan's youth, break with old politics. And Maldives informed Chinese vessel will not conduct research in its waters. And now for all the details. Soon after India's West Bengal Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee on Wednesday declared that her party would contest the upcoming Lok Sabha polls alone in the state, Congress party said that the Indi alliance without her presence is not imaginable. While addressing media during Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra in Assam, senior Congress leader Jairam Ramesh said TMC is a pillar of the Indi alliance and the Yatra is entering West Bengal tomorrow and discussions regarding seat sharing are being done. He expressed hope that a solution would be found so that the alliance parties would fight in the state as a coalition. The Trinamool and the Congress have bickered for weeks over seat sharing arrangements for the Lok Sabha poll in Bengal, with neither side ready to back down.
मैं यही कहूँगा, इंडिया गठबंधन का एक स्तंभ टीएमसी है। इंडिया गठबंधन की कल्पना हम नहीं कर सकते ममता जी के बिना। कल हम पश्चिम बंगाल में प्रवेश कर रहे हैं। सीट शेयरिंग की बातें चल रही हैं और कुछ ना कुछ नतीजा निकलेगा जो सभी को संतुष्ट रखेगा।
Ahead of the annual Republic Day celebrations in India, security forces across the country have increased vigil to keep an intense watch to prevent any untoward incident. Elaborate security arrangements were in place in parts of Jammu and Kashmir bordering Pakistan, where security personnel frisked vehicles. Security officials had also increased patrolling across the line of control ahead of the 26 January celebrations. Similar arrangements were in place at the national capital New Delhi, which will host the Republic Day celebrations. Around 8,000 police officials were deployed in the city as part of the security measures. Round-the-clock surveillance and advanced equipment also formed the part of three-tier security deployment by the Delhi police.
सर्वेलेंस हमारा कैमरों से भी होगा और उसके अलावा हमारे पास जो पुलिस फोर्स भी ग्राउंड पे है उनको भी हमने एडिक्वेटली ट्रेन किया है कि लोगों का फेसेस से या चाल से कुछ सस्पिशियस लगता है तो उनको भी वो चेक करेंगे। तो टेक्नोलॉजी और ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस दोनों से ही हम इसका सर्वेलेंस करेंगे। सर्वेलेंस के लिए अलग अलग जगह पे हमने कंट्रोल रूम बनाए हुए हैं और हर कंट्रोल रूम में कुछ ही कैमरों के ऊपर हमने एक पुलिस ट्रेंड पुलिस पर्सनल भी इनको लगाया हुआ है।
Ahead of general elections, scion of a family that gave the nation two prime ministers and the former foreign minister of Pakistan, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari has said youth appeal and ambitious plans to combat climate change will form the core of his political campaign. In an interview with Reuters, Bhutto said he plans to tap into widespread anger and added he has a concrete plan to provide free electricity and boost social safety programs despite fiscal constraints. What we propose is to completely restructure Pakistan's development model, he was quoted as saying. Zardari is less than half the age of three-time Premier Nawaz Sharif, whom analysts consider the front-runner in next month's election. The eventual winner will, however, face the task of reviving a struggling of $350 billion economy, grappling with historic inflation and unstable rupee currency.
I think it's absolutely important for us to engage with 60–70% of our population under the age of 35, and because I am also young myself, I think there's a lot of ability to relate there, and at the same time, our policies, our agenda that that I launched earlier today, I think addresses many of the issues that affect young people all across the country.
The US State Department spokesperson Vedant Patel on Tuesday called Taliban's actions against women unacceptable and said that their treatment of women and girls in Afghanistan remains a big concern for Washington. Patel said that the Taliban and its treatment of women and girls, its lack of human rights, basic human rights in everyday society continues to be something of great concern to the US. However, the Islamic Emirate has said such concerns are baseless and the women's rights are respected. No country has formally recognized the Taliban's regime in Afghanistan due to these restrictive policies they have imposed on women. The Maldives Foreign Ministry on Tuesday informed that the Chinese vessel, which is on its way to Maldives, will not conduct research while in the archipelago's water in the Indian Ocean. Notably, the ship is expected to reach Malé in a week. The ministry in a statement said that the Chinese vessel Xianyang Hong 3 will only make a port call for rotation of personnel and replenishment while in its waters. Such vessels are not officially military ships, but India and other countries worry about the military use of their oceanographic research. Its presence is likely to raise concern in New Delhi, which has previously viewed such vessels close to its shores as problematic. New Delhi in its past has flagged similar visits by other Chinese research vessels with its neighbor Sri Lanka, which has denied permission for such vessels to dock at its port since 2022. Sri Lankan lawmakers are set to hold a vote on a controversial social media regulation bill, which opposition politicians and activists allege will muzzle free speech in the country. The online safety bill proposes jail terms for content that a 5-member commission considers illegal and makes social media platforms liable for those posted on their platforms. President Ranil Wickremesinghe administration has argued the bill is aimed at battling cybercrime and does not suppress the media or government critics. Coalition of tech giants, the Asian Internet Coalition, has however termed the bill as unworkable and has warned it could impact investments in the country's IT industry, calling for extensive amendments to the bill. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.